Hi everyone, it's Melissa from Melissa and Will at Happy Crafting. Welcome back. And today we're going to continue working on our spooky Halloween journal covers. So this is all dry now and we're just going to paint over it today. And then we have to wait for that to dry, and then tomorrow we can do all the pretty, make everything pop and work on the pages and the inside covers. So today we're gonna paint and see how far we get, and we will go from there. So I just have regular Deco Art Crafters acrylic black paint. So we're gonna use that. And I have a little cup and some different brushes just because you want to get in all the nooks and crannies. So we will see how it goes. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone is crafting and making something pretty, as we are hoping to do here. So let's get down to it, shall we? Now I'm trying to make sure that everything is in frame, because Will keeps telling me that I'm too far down. So hopefully I've adjusted and this is better today. So let's start with just the front for now, and then we can go on to the back. So just get a whole bunch of paint and we're just gonna start painting over everything. Now you'll notice as you're going, like once things start to dry, that white spots will come up. So we will get those as they show, and we will just keep going from there. Now, I know we might get some on our pages, but that's okay. We're going to tea dye the page edges before we're finished with the journal. We will paint those edges with some tea dye, get them looking nice and aged. So, what kind of projects is everybody working on? Are you starting your Halloween stuff yet, or still working on summer stuff? Some people might have started Christmas already. Christmas in July, Christmas in August, maybe. I think. Halloween is my favorite. I do love Samhain very much. What is your favorite holiday? What are your favorite types of crafts to do? Do you like doing theme stuff? Just whatever you feel like that day? What's your kind of style? Are you a shabby chic person? I'm the kind of person I just sort of go with whatever I'm in the mood to do that day. Pretty versatile. I can't draw. Let's just say that. I cannot draw at all. Stick figures. Yeah, I can't even do a really good stick figure, to be honest. But I can paint. I can glue with the best of them. But I do have that ability to be able to look at something that someone else might see as trash, and I can see the bones underneath and see the potential of things. Now, it's the spider area that's going to be the fun part to cover, just because it's up and down and all. So I'm just going over where I've already painted, just because I see a bunch of like pools of paint here, and I don't want that. I do want things as even as possible, so as you can see, just painting over our elements here does dramatically change the looks of things. Looking spookier already. So just get all in the nooks and crannies here. Now you'll likely have to flip-flop your book to make sure you get all the parts underneath here. And it looks, from the looks of it, we're dispersing the sparkles that were originally on the spider, so that's always fun. Sparkles are not your enemy. So I keep telling myself. My daughter has some very colorful words to describe glitter, all of which I don't think I'm allowed to say on my YouTube channel. Let's just say it involves fairies, and let's just say fairies. That's all. Like as in Tinkerbell fairies. I don't even make jokes about it because I do not. I don't mess with the fae as a general rule. You see, I don't know if you can see it, but underneath you can still see the green, so I'm just gonna try and get in there and kind of, I might need, oh no, I'm all right. It's getting in there. It's trying to. Oh, we got a little spot here. And I'm just trying to even out. Sorry if I'm out of frame. Just trying to even out. And I'm looking for any spots that I've missed underneath here. There we go. I think that we're okay. I'm just gonna go over the rest and make sure. Now we also are going to add we're going to add other colors too to highlight and make things pop. So I mean, we do want to get a good base and make sure that all of your white spots are covered. But if you miss a spot, it's not a big deal to go over it later. But we will try our best. And I just want to make sure that the edges are coated. Like I said, we are going to be covering the inside covers of the journal. So So that will be okay. I'm just gonna do the spine here. Maybe we'll put some grooves in the spine. Or, I mean, we have other decorations too that we could put on the spine. I've got some millipedes over there that I could play with, I suppose. We shall see how we feel once we get to that point. Now, if you want to, you can always put a second coat on of the black if it's not as, if it doesn't cover as much as you'd like, you can always go over it with a second coat. And that tends to even out the color. Go. It's looking pretty good. And make sure that my edges are covered here. All right. You have a little bit of the tissue still on the side here, which is fine because it will either be covered or we can just sort of sand it off using a nail file or sandpaper, whichever you prefer, really. So I'm just, as it's drying, I'm just trying to get these sort of white spots as they pop up. And also get rid of any paint bubbles that I see along the way. So, there we go. Now, just gonna let that dry, and then we can come back and do some highlights and make it pretty. And get these nice wrinkles all sort of highlighted and get our letters done. And our spider and our spider web. And we'll just see how we want to decorate this when the time comes. All right. That's it for this portion. Now we'll wait for this to dry and we'll come back and we'll play with this one again once it's dry. Thanks for watching and see you next time, and happy crafting. Bye.